How's everybody doing today? I hope that you are having a great morning. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's Hump Day. That is the funniest thing ever to me, those silly commercials with the camels. So silly. So silly, but I love it. I love a good laugh. What is everybody's doing today? What do you guys got going on? I am headed to work. That's where I always chat with you in the morning, right? Headed to work. Feeling good. So this morning, my kiddo was having a rough morning. She was just kind of grumpy and just like, ugh, and everything coming out of her mouth was just negative and like, ugh. She was draining me, let me tell you what. So I was trying to, when I get in a funk, what do? I go work out or I go stretch or I just like shake it out, right? But she's only 8. And what, Jesney? I don't understand. So she was just in a funky mood, and so I was talking to her, and I'm like, "Yo, why are you getting all grumpy in the morning? And what's going on with you?" And she was like, "I just don't want to go to school because there's a kid, and he's not very nice to me." And she's saying he bothers me when I'm trying to work, and I can't get my work done because I can't focus because he keeps talking, and I don't know what to do, and it's just and I just want to scream at him and punch him in the face. And I was like, whoa, those are some like strong emotions to have to another little kid at school, right? So we talked about it, and I was like, hey, who controls how you feel? And she took a minute. She's like, well, he makes me feel that way. And I said, well, I know he is doing things that is causing you to feel that way, but who in the end controls you? She kind of made a face. She said, me. I said, okay, so let's be proactive with the situation. What can you do in that situation to make it better? If that boy is bothering you, do you just sit there and take it and be upset? She was like, no. I said, okay, so what can you do? What can you do to make the situation better? I was like, can you raise your hand? Can you ask the teacher if you can move to a different chair? Can you explain the situation? Tell the teacher that he's talking and you just can't focus and it's really frustrating to you. I was like, you got to be proactive. You can't just sit there and be in your funk, right? I was like, because if you do, then nothing gets done. You're upset, and there's nothing comes out of the situation. So then I just dropped her off at school. We did our little morning chant that we do. Today's going to be a good day. I'm in control of me. Go out and take the day. It sounds silly, but just saying that little mantra to yourself really helps. She tells me all the time that it really helped, Mom. I feel better. I had a good day today. So now, practice what you preach, right? So I slept in a little this morning. I did. My alarm goes off every morning at 4:10, and I did not get out of bed until 5 o'clock. Like, whoa, right? I was so procrastinating. I did not want to get up. I was in a funk, right? Yes, positive affirmations. But the thing about positive affirmations is if you don't take action on them, it doesn't do anything, right? Like it's positive action, right? That's what I think. Personal opinion. So super slow getting out of bed. I got in like a 15-minute workout because I know I need it. I got to get up, get my blood pumping. Otherwise, sorry to whoever has to encounter me, I will be grumpy. But I'm just like, so then I'm thinking about, this is like totally all over the place because this is how my brain works, guys. So then I'm thinking about, now I'm losing my train of thought. So then I'm thinking how I don't like to work out, y'all. Like, I know I've seen those people that are like, woohoo, I'm going to the gym. It's so amazing. I love working out. And I am not one of those people. I do not like to work out. But I think of working out like It's like medicine, right? Like when you're sick, you go to the doctor. Maybe you do, I don't know. But you're sick, you go to the doctor, they give you medication. You're not necessarily thrilled about having to take a pill or a syrup or whatever, but you do it because you know it's going to make you feel better, right? So that to me is working out. And I think for a lot of people, that is, if you had that mentality towards it, it would be so much more beneficial, because I do not enjoy working out. I'm not like a cardio junkie. I don't enjoy the pump or whatever. Like, I don't like to work out. But I know that as soon as it's over, I'm going to feel good. And that, you guys, feelings, if you can get your emotions behind whatever action you're doing, it's gonna work so much more. So literally, I most mornings am not like, woohoo, I'm going to work out. Like, I know I post pictures of myself happy post-workout, but if you realize that's post-workout, if you watch me during workout, I'm not like, yeah, woo, this is amazing, because I don't think it is. And I'm not going to lie and tell people, oh yeah, it's the best workout ever, you're going to love every second of it. No, you're probably going to hate most of it. But as soon as it's done, you are going to love the way you feel. You're going to love your life. So think of things that are not your favorite as like just something that you need to do. Same thing with eating good food. You know, like eating your vegetables is not always like your favorite thing to do, right? But it's good for your body, and you're going to feel good after you eat good. If you go eat some crap from, you know, fast food restaurant, take your pick of any of them, if you go eat that crap, you're going to feel like crap. So probably not a good idea to be eating crappy food, right? This like really annoys me that you can like not see me. So yeah, just thinking of, you know, your workouts as your thinking of your workouts, your healthy foods, think of it like that's your medicine, right? You may not want to do it, you may not want to take it, you may not want to eat that, you know, healthy food, but you need to, because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to get you, you know, if you're trying to lose weight, it's going to get you those results, right? Like not taking your medicine doesn't get you over your flu or whatever you have, right? So same thing with working out and eating healthy. If you want to lose weight, or you want to tone up, or you want to build muscle, or you want to feel better, if you're not doing the actions, you're not getting the results, period. Same thing, half-ass action gets half-ass result, right? If I went every day half-ass in my workout, then I'm going to get, you know, half-ass results. That's just how it goes. Another thing that I kind of wanted to touch base on is, because I know a lot of people always talk about sugar cravings. You know, like, oh, I just want chocolate. Like yesterday, oh my God, I was craving some chocolate like you would not believe. The thing with sugar is it's like a drug. So the food industry, I don't know if you guys know this, or if you've done any research on it, watched any documentaries or anything. The food industry like literally pumps our food full of sugar substitutes, things like that. One of the main culprits, if you ever look into your food, is sucralose. If you eat processed food, I've actually stayed away from it as much as I possibly can. But like if you're going to buy food and it's like, oh, well, I got the no sugar kind. No, that's so bad. The no sugar kind actually has a chemical in it called sucralose. There's other forms of it as well, but it's basically a synthetic sugar. So you're still putting that sugar in your body, and on top of it, you're putting a chemical form of the sugar. So it's not even real sugar, and then your body can't metabolize it, and therefore you're actually not losing any weight. You're probably gaining weight, and you can't figure out why. So sugar is like a drug, and the more that you intake that sugar, the more you're going to want it, and your body's going to crave it, and it's harder to get off of it. So if you could go like 3 days no sugar, or really cut back on your sugars, you're going to notice some things. One, you're not going to crave it as much. Two, your taste palette changes. Like things that I thought were sweet Okay, like let me give you an example. I used to cover my strawberries, bananas, whatever, fruit with sugar. Sounds silly, right? Because like technically fruit is nature's candy. It's nature's sugar substance. So the fact that I was covering it with sugar is I was just masking the flavor of it. And then my body thought, what is sweet? Sweet is sugar. So if it didn't have sugar on it, in it, something, it didn't taste sweet to me. So when I used to eat plain strawberries, I would always, even if they were ripe, oh man, they need some sugar. Silly, right? It's so silly. So as I've cleansed my palate more and gotten out of eating so much sugar, fruit tastes so different to me. It tastes so sweet now. Like it's really good. And then if I eat something that has actual sugar in it, like maybe a pie or something, or actual chocolate, it's usually like, whoa, that's too sweet. Because my body has gotten accustomed to living without the added sugar. So it's a crazy thing to do, or, you know, it feels crazy at first. I mean, I get the whole like sugar addiction. I used to drink every day. I would go to work with a giant 32 ounce of Dr. Pepper. I was a pepper girl. Let me tell you what, did I drink that every day? And usually on my lunch, I would go and fill that thing up again and have another 32 ounce Dr. Pepper. And that was my necessity. I wasn't a coffee person. Dr. Pepper all the way. I would have it every day, y'all. I was addicted. If I didn't have it by, you know, because I would have to be at work by 7:45. This was, you know, a couple years ago. If I didn't have it by 9 o'clock, I would have the most splitting headache, caffeine withdrawals, sugar withdrawals. It's craziness. So the fact that I was able to stop, let me tell you, was one of the hardest things to do. Sorry guys, I can't see. Okay. It was so hard to do, to stop having those sodas every morning. But I did it. I made a commitment. I'm going to go. And I started small. I wasn't like, I quit soda forever. I said, I'm going to try 30 days. 30 days. It's only 1 month. I mean, like, really, guys, in the scheme of life, 1 month is nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try 1 month, no soda. The first 3 days, I had a migraine like you would not believe. By the 5th day, completely fine. No more headaches. What I had to get over was the mental part, because I was still wanting it, right? I didn't have the headaches anymore. That kind of worked its way out of my system, but I mentally felt like I still needed it because it had been such a norm in my life. So I was able, luckily, to get out of it. Now, if I had not that long ago, let my brain get a hold of me, and I was like, you know what? I really want a Dr. Pepper. I'm human, y'all. I'm not perfect. And I went and I bought one, and I was so excited. I got that old like feeling, like, woo, this is gonna be so good. And I took a sip of it, and it was so nasty. I was in shock, and then I was pissed because I spent money on it. But it tasted so gross, and it's because I taught myself, I retrained my brain, my palate, you know, everything, that is not good, right? And I cleansed myself from the sugar, the caffeine, everything, and so when I did go back and have it, it tasted gross. Same thing, I don't know if you guys have ever gone on like maybe a no carb binge. I know that was like a big fad diet for a while. It might still be, like no carbs. So you have no bread, no pasta. And then if you go back and actually eat those things, they taste really weird, because it's not natural, right? It's not natural for our bodies to eat and consume those things. So of course your body's gonna tell you, no, you're crazy. That tastes like crap. Just a thought there. So if you're ever trying to get over something, give yourself 1 week. Start with 1 week. I'm gonna do 1 week, no soda, no alcohol, no bread, whatever your thing is. If you can make it a week, I promise you can make it. That's it. Same with workouts. If you're like, oh, I hate working out. Well, if you watch the beginning of this, you'll know I also hate working out. But if you can make it a week, you're going to notice how good you feel. You're going to notice the changes. So today, it's hump day. I want you guys to commit to something. Today, it's Wednesday. October 5th. Wednesday, October 5th. I want you to commit to something, anything. Pick one thing, and I want you to commit to it from now until Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days, whatever it is, whether you're going to not drink sodas or no coffee, or what is your thing? What is your thing that is holding you back that you know if you stop is going to benefit you, right? I know for many of you, it might be soda. Soda, man, that stuff's bad. Maybe your thing is candy. Maybe you have that candy drawer at your office that you're always digging in. Or maybe, you know, whatever it is, maybe on your lunch breaks, you're always just sitting, being lazy, watching TV. Maybe instead of TV, you're going to get up and go for a walk. You know, what are you going to do? Do something positive, guys. Make this Wednesday amazing. Get over the hump. And instead of just free falling down through the rest of the week, why not go on a rad slide, you know, something fun. Do something that's going to benefit you. So I already see a couple people commenting. Casanova, no soda. Awesome. Jesney, no salty foods. Good for you. So things that'll benefit you guys, whatever it is, do it. Let's see, what should I do? I eat really good, so I'm going to try. What can I do? I'm going to think on this. I will put my comment in the comments below of what I'm going to do from now through Sunday to make myself better. So I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm going to ponder this a little more. Kick ass today. It's Wednesday. You can do this. Whatever you're struggling with, know that you're worth it and you're awesome and you can do it. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great day. Mwah.